Will I ever stop being weird with mascots? Nah. It was like any Sunday afternoon in October. The sun was high in the sky, and clouds floated by like the waves of the ocean that provided the salty sea air. Probably one of the reasons it was a lot cooler, besides the changing in weather thanks to it still being the rainy season. Today, Winda was on the hunt for a small personal errand for some particular items that piqued her interest. Small trinkets of the forgotten kind. Puppets, dolls, tops, and music boxes. Creepy things are just items with history to them, and the flea market was loaded with them at a low price, even at a decent quality. If not, then nothing some good old TLC can't fix. Walking through the stalls of vendors, passing in between small crowds here and there, Winda spots a different kind of tent. As if it was meant for more of a Comic-Con event than a flea market. Posters, plushies, stickers, toys, and books, merchandise for a kid show? One that Winda hasn't heard of nor remember, getting that odd feeling in her bones as if she has seen this character before, but she was very certain that she has not. Maybe it was how nostalgic it was meant to feel. Bright blue shades and large ears, one of a darker blue and the other a light red to match the cheeks with a purple scarf around its neck with yellow polka dots. Marketable, simple, cute. This had Winda's interest. Making her way over, an old lady pops out from behind the display.
Oh, good morning, dearie. Evening. How may I help you today?
Evening. Oh wait, is it evening or evening? The blue dog thing. Is this from a new show or something like that?
Oh no, sweetheart. These are from my husband's old work. An idea for something he wanted to make for kids, but, well, you know how things are.
Winda grimaced. She did know how things are from the phone calls from her siblings and the disappointing drops of shows and movies she was excited for. Nothing firsthand, so to say. She was a painter part-time, not an animator or anything along those lines. How come you're selling it all then?
I just think that it will be best for them all to have a new home. Maybe someone could fulfill his dream of seeing Rumble on the television screen.
That's so wholesome!
That, and I can't take care of him forever. I am going to croak any day now.
Oh. Guess that's fair, honestly. Cute in an I want to make sure my husband's dream is safe before all else kind of way. Him?
Oh yes, I mainly came here to see if anyone was interested in having him, but young people these days get so scared easily that I was told to put him away or leave.
I don't scare easily. I mean, heck, you show me a horrifying mascot from like a TV show, I'm gonna be like, smash! Alright. The way this was spoken about seems to be a doll of some kind. Weird puppet? Normally, someone wouldn't be talking about an object in such a human way. Well, not on this island anyways. Not someone of her age, but then again, this was something her husband loved, so that could be it. Can I see it? I collect things of the creepy and spooky as a hobby. I can handle something most folks dream. I mean, what they deem scary.
Oh, wonderful!
With another word, the small lady got up and twiddled her way over to a black cloth, covering something large. What the ras? Now freed was a large blue dog similar to the plushies, but different. Its smile was unnerving. Its eyes seemed focused, yet hazed over in a way that stared dead into one's soul. Really now? Really? Okay, I gotta stop. Huh.
Isn't he just delightful? His name is Rumble.
Hi or uncomfortable comment? I'm a gopher. Hi. Hey there, dick guy.
Such a charming boy, isn't he?
Sure. This was not what she expected, honestly.
You don't like him?
I do. I do. I was just surprised since everything else seems so different.
Oh, I am so happy that you do. Would you like to get him? He comes with a sketchbook, a little care guide, and a blanket.
Oh, I'll take. Wait. What's this about sketchbook and plushie?
Oh no, dear. I will only give it to you if you buy Rumble here.
Plushie. Saddened, the woman nods.
Of course, but are you sure you do not want him? The suit, I mean. He is a very good quality and not hard to take care of. And that Halloween event is coming up. He will make a very good costume.
As tempting as this was, the suit made Winda uncomfortable. I want to take him! But I want you to check what the other, things were. Sorry, he is really nice, but I don't think I have the space for something so large. You know what? I dug my grave. I'm following through. The nervous and guilty laughter made the air between the living beings thick. Even thicker when she could see the hope leaving the old woman's eyes. So I do like his design. Very friendly and curvaceous. This wasn't too much of a lie. If you ignore everything else, the dog mascot did look very friendly and very approachable.
Ah, thank you, dearie. That is very kind of you to say.
Disappointing old woman aside, Winda bought 2 plushies that day. One dressed as a football player, the other as a builder. Compared to the mascot suit, Winda just summed it up as them both being made by 2 different companies or people. The plushies, as well as the rest of the merchandise, was adorable and even more kid-friendly, so the suit itself was probably made way earlier than everything else. The 2 plush toys sat on her shelf in her room, trinkets of a day that she would not forget for weeks to come. Until something else catches her attention, at least. Why did it blink? Also ending 3 out of 4, plushie. Anyway, let's take the big guy back home. I'm pretty sure he's more than just a costume. Heck yeah! Having this in her collection would improve it by 100%. That and more things to spook fella was a win in her book. How much? $5. $5? $5 to have this? Oh my god, I'm gonna put you to good use. Oh my god, I don't even know what it's called. I forgot. Who are you again? $5?
Yes, like I said before, I just want to make sure he has a home and my husband's work lives on. You seem like a creative person. You are the perfect person for the job.
As kind as that compliment was. Oh, his name is Rumble. Oh my god, I legit was trying to rizz up the mascot without even knowing its name. Oh my god, I'm a terrible person. Well, we all already established that a long time ago. As kind as that compliment was, $5 seems too cheap. Huh? Yeah, I guess. It is so big and it's of good quality from what I can see from here. Are you sure? The vendor nodded.
I can always make more money with everything else here. The kids and stuffed animal collectors seem to be very interested in the stuffed Rumbles.
Alrighty then, you got yourself a deal.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, dearie.
The old woman pulled her into a hug, a tight hug of relief. A bit much for buying a mascot suit, but sweet! Hugs were nice. The 2 carefully placed the suit into a suitcase before Winda placed the other goodies in her bag. The vendor placed the care guide in her hands.
Now listen closely. This book is important, so make sure to read it. It has everything you need to make sure Rumble is alright with you. Please be sure to read it when you get home.
Winda nodded. Will do. And with that, Winda took the mascot suit home. Hauling it on and off the bus was the tedious part, but it was home. So all that mattered now was to set it up in her office. Well, that's something to do tomorrow morning, and I'm hungry, so... Later that night. There was a noise that woke Winda. Not really one to be remembered due to it being so sudden, wrapping it up to the logical conclusion of it being Momo, a dumb cat from next door. Winda thinks it needs to be kept inside, so it wasn't scratching at her window at 3 in the morning, but hey, she isn't its mom. Getting out of bed, she made her way over to the kitchen. She was awake now and thirst. Maybe a bit hungry, too. Midnight cereal? Maybe a bit of rumble in the sheets. Midnight cereal. Beyond the door of her room, muffled whispers filled the halls outside her door, paired with a faint laughter. So there were a few times when she forgot to pause videos and shut down her laptop. This is what her tired brain summed it up as anyway. Exiting her bedroom felt odd. If odd was the right. And wet. And sticky? Like a sticky liquid sloshing around as she walked. Oh, so good. She sighs, too tired to be angry, and still blind with sleep, plus the added bonus of leaving her glasses in her room. Couldn't help but become more awake as she walked down the hall, feeling the gross mystery substance under her feet, sticking them somewhat to the floor. She grumbled slowly about having to mop up whatever the hell that is. She was hoping a pipe didn't just burst or something like that. Maybe it was Rumble. Maybe Rumble burst on us. It can wait until she eats though and hydrates. Why did the hallway feel so long? The hallway of Winda's house was usually pretty short. 2 steps and you will be in the living room. Maybe it's because she was tired. The ghost feeling of being watched, being stared at. She lived alone. Yo, listen, boss man, if you are here to steal anything, why are you still around? Makes no goddamn sense. She jokes. So she readies herself. There could be a person in her house this late at night. Nowadays, there have been a lot of break-ins, people breaking windows and locks to get in and take stuff, but why would the guy still be here? As long as they didn't have a gun, they were on equal footing. More of an advantage since she was a kickboxer, a licensed weapon in some cases. She was fine. Okay, ominous moanings of the dead. The eyes felt more behind her now, paired with the odd whispers and mumbles. She couldn't help but look behind her, gazing down the now long, narrow hallway. Too long to be recognized as her own. Okay, I was just gonna say, how's it going, darling? I mean, hey, how long have you been watching me from over there, huh? It's as if it's changed to be something out of a horror movie with the black tendrils and arms stretching and waving around as if to grab something. Or someone. Winda gave a disgruntled groan. Her hands trembled as she reached for a light switch, flicking it only to find herself still in darkness. That's not right. I know I paid the bill recently. Again and again, each click is more vigorous than the next. It made her heart race. The room wasn't getting even darker, was it? Her palms start to sweat, making the switch a little damp. Yes, we skeet. Winda took off, running for the front door as fast as possible, living a streety rat, and she wasn't gonna risk her life to face some screw-up demon she had no clue about. Didn't summon shit, so she ain't dealing with shit. Not tonight, not today, not screw all every. This is its house now. Winda ran down the street to the house to build. Come on! I was jamming there! God damn it, developer! Winda ran down the street to the house 2 buildings down, banging on the door. She was staying with Fella now. She lived with him now. Getting 2 out of 4. I'm just a little baby. Right, I'm just gonna face my demons. Fear aside, this was Winda's house. She paid the rent every month. It was the cheapest one she could have found with an angel of a landlord. There was no way some demon would kick you out of your house. She had 2 options. Fight this son of a bitch head on and defend her home, or make a deal with the nightmare creature to live together in a somewhat peaceful life in the 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in St. James. I'm gonna be gentle. Why would I want to fight it when I could be real gentle? Unless it likes being rough. Which, I don't mind. I don't mind. Not really my style, but you know what? Let's be gentle. She holds up her hands in defense, backing a good distance away slowly to get more space between the two. Hey there, friendo. No need to be so worked up. I'm a pal. She sounded nervous, trying to calm her rapid beating heart enough to seem unbothered. This was silly. She should have ran. Wanna just talk for a bit? If you're in the spirit of something, along those lines, I can help you out. She shrugs. She has no idea how she would do that, but hey, worth a shot. Oh? Oh! Oh, sugar dads! It's the suit! Winda didn't expect that. The dark, large mass now walking towards her was the mascot suit she bought. This was the thing screwing up her house, though its tone seemed to be filled with fear. Rumble. Rumble. She stood there. She stood her ground as a 7-foot and some creature walked towards her in a bit of a hurry, but slow enough not to spook the living daylights out of her. Calming down a little as Rumble got closer, he was shaking, breathing or mimicking breathing, as if he was crying. Like a scared child, closer to a toddler at best. She felt less scared now, but this was still sensitive water to walk through. Her hallway still looked like that level in the cartoon-inspired horror game with the little demon, but lesser in a sense. How to make him feel better. The care guide! Hey. She took hold of the mascot's hand. How about we head back to my room, okay? Wait! When you said you wanted to make him better, what do you mean? What do you mean you want to make him feel better? Why are we going back to my room? Our room. What are we doing with the mascot? Yes, please, please, let this happen. Let this happen, please. Okay. Rumble shakes his head in protest. Rumble. It's okay. I won't leave you alone. Promise. The creature was afraid. Afraid of what? There wasn't anything in our house inherently. Well, that wasn't true, but still. You couldn't see much in the... Won't be dark anymore either, okay? Rumble was afraid of the dark. Aww, that was kind of cute actually. Like if he was a child. A child that could turn your house into a haunted house, but a child nonetheless. I now feel weird about all the times I've been trying to rizz up the big, scary, light blue mascot dude. Ah, god damn it. Rumble looked at Winda, still unnerving expression on his face, but it seems to be unable to change besides his eyes. The bear dog creature nods. Okay, big guy. Let's go. They made their way to the bedroom, the floor no longer feeling as sticky or wet now, hands disappearing a bit as she headed back into her office, after stopping in her room so she could get her glasses and her phone. Seeing that there wasn't any power really, she turned on her laptop and the torchlight on her phone. The power might just be out because of Rumble, so calming him down might be the best bet to get it back. How does one entertain a child? While she looked for the care guide in her bag, after giving him his blanket, Rumble was seated in front of the laptop, watching cartoons on YouTube. Cat in the hand show with the puppets. She liked that as a child, and the mascot suit wasn't complaining. Instead, looking invested in it, then crying. It seems the laptop's light and phone... The laptop light and phones was good enough to calm the being. that or maybe the puppets on screen. When did the room started seeming brighter than it should be? Whatever. She was glad he was fine. It's possible the lad just turned on the light. Maybe before, but it was probably too spooked that it didn't work when he wanted it to. Winda sat on the bed as she read through the care guide. Everything from what Bumble likes to how to actually take care of his suit was. Winda didn't sign up for this, but it was better than making it someone else's problem. The kid wasn't so bad. Cute even. Winda curled up as she grew sleepy again, getting tired from the sudden excitement that fell upon her. Sleeping wouldn't be a bad idea right now, and the laptop should last long enough to entertain the bear dog. Rumble, flip the switch, okay? She yawned. On the wall right there, okay? Rumble looked at it, then back at Winda before giving a thumbs up in understanding. Rumble! She chuckles before drifting off to sleep. Ending 1 out of 4. You are an ant now, Winda. Ah. Now time to absolutely ruin Rumble. Right, since this is gonna be a really bad end, I'm gonna like screw up as much as I can, so gonna make an uncomfortable comment. Whoa, I can see why folks told you to cover it up. This was not what she expected, honestly.
You don't like him?
No.
You said you wouldn't be scared of him, but you're just another wimp. Children these days are so rude.
I didn't expect it to be so large in its eyes. Both of these things are spooky together.
Aren't you wasting my time? Shoot! But I want to buy. I don't sell to rude people. Go away! Get!
It seems Winda's answer was too harsh for the vendor. Harsh enough that it got her a bonk on the head with a cane. The old lady might be small, but that didn't mean she wasn't mighty. Wish it wasn't directed to attacking someone for just speaking, though. Ending 4 out of 4. A waste of time? Okay, so we got 4 endings right there. What happens when we fought? What happens when we fight Rumble? She grabs a broomstick, the closest thing in reach, and sturdiest piece of wood to beat someone like a piñata. You feels you's a big man? Bring it down, you Rusho! Yeah? What's up? What's up, my dude? Rumble rushed her, scaling the long hallway like it was nothing. Claws and teeth out to attack her. In one motion, the mascot suit bites down on her head. No, it's the Battle 24! Eating her form like a Kit Kat bar. At least Winda didn't feel pain. And oh, man. But anyway, that was I Think I Bought a Roommate. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, the link to the game will be in the description below. Yeah, I saw that Espoir actually played this a while back, and I was a bit curious about what the game was all about, and heck, kind of glad I picked it up. But hey, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should play next, do let me know in the comments below. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.